Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the PNC Live Studio at KINK. My name is Mitch. I host the morning show. This is Peggy LaPointe. She hosts the Sunday brunch. We're glad you're here. Hope you're ready for some great live music from Doug. The sound check sounds fantastic. They sound wonderful. We're going to give away some concert tickets here. Do a little trivia quiz. Peggy will ask a question, and then whoever raises their hand first, we shall call upon you. And you'll answer the question. If you get it right, you will win tickets to see Daniel Caesar at the Moda Center August 18th. That's our first prize. Hello, Peggy.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good. I just got off my bike ride and I went really fast because I thought I was going to get stuck by the Hawthorne Bridge because the Portland Spirit was coming.
Oh boy.
So I got here and I was out of breath. So now I'm better. Anyway, hi. Welcome to the PNC Live Studio, KINK. Okay, so the first prize, did you say that already?
I did. Daniel Caesar at Moda, August 18th.
All right, I was looking at all my trivia questions because I wrote up 6 for the other show today, and I was trying to figure out which ones to do. So I'll start it off easy. Raise your hand. Yeah, raise your hand if you know the answer. Peridot is one of August's birthstones. What color is it?
I saw the gentleman with the hat.
It's a kind of a green.
It's always green. That's right. And I wore peridot today.
Well done.
Just to demonstrate. I think it might be one of the stones that's only one color. Okay, I'm just making that up. Never mind. Okay, good. Because I have a microphone, I sound authoritative. Because I'm really loud. Yeah, okay, I like that. Mitch, what's our second prize?
Thanks for asking, Peggy. Tickets to see Train Cascades Amphitheater August 29th.
And that has Matt Nathanson and Bare Naked Ladies. That's going to be a great show.
That's a great lineup.
Yeah. Okay, so second question. How difficult should we be? How about if we do something you should have learned in high school history, but maybe you forgot? What U.S. state was added to the Union on August 21st, 1959?
I saw in the front row, second from your left.
Hawaii.
Is it
Yes.
Hawaii? Hawaii!
It is Hawaii.
Hawaii.
That was one of the easier of the 2 history questions. I did August. Can you tell I have a theme going here? All right. Mitch, when you're ready.
Stand by.
I could tell a joke, but I've got nothing.
All right, Peggy, I'm ready.
All right.
We're playing for tickets to see Uncle Kracker at the Oregon State Fair September 5th.
September 5th. That must be Labor Day weekend.
I think you're probably right.
All right. Today, I think, is National Watermelon Day, by the way.
National what?
Watermelon.
Huh. All right.
Who knew? Name one of the top 4 watermelon-producing states. Only one you have to name.
I saw the gentleman with the hat.
Oregon.
No. I know. I was surprised, too.
You have to leave now if you get something wrong. Sit down. All right, yeah, right next to him. Alabama.
No,
Not
this is
Alabama.
harder than I thought.
Huh. Say a state. Yes, you right there in the front row. Washington.
No.
Let's just say all the states.
We've narrowed it down to 47 at least. All right, we'll give you one more try, and then I'll move on to another one.
You call on whomever you choose.
No, that's your job.
All right. We're way up there, Mark. Yes.
California's one, yes.
All right.
Georgia, Florida, Texas, and California. I know, you're going to talk about this all day, aren't you? And stump everybody. All right, so we're going to bring out Doug in just a couple of minutes. How many people are new here? I do see some new faces. That's what I thought. Welcome. We've got 3 other shows in the PNC Live Studio this week. So go to kink.fm, sign up if you want to be at any of those. Couple of rules, and I haven't done this yet, so I'll do it with you. Make sure that the volume on your phone is turned off. There we go. Turn off the flash, too. Feel free to take photos, take videos, but the flash can be a little distracting, so turn that off. You can tag PNC Live Studio. You can tag Doug, which you already know is D-U-G, and KINK as well. Anyway, we'll bring the band out in just a couple.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big warm welcome for Doug. And once again, a big warm welcome. Fresh off their Pick-a-thon appearance, it's Doug.
All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's nearly morning. And it feels way better to say good morning than all the other ones, you know.
All right, this first song was about a skateboarding friend of mine who failed at skateboarding, not at friendship.
A quarter after 9 and asked me to capture it on film. He didn't plan the landing but just crossed himself and went for it. He didn't know he couldn't, so he tried. Didn't know he couldn't, so he tried. And he came in like a cannonball down that first transition, holding on with everything he had. But Sammy held his line in tight, tucked his chin and prepared for flight. He never had no plans of coming back. Never had no plans of coming back. So dust yourself down and shake yourself loose. No one ever won without knowing how to lose. Call it what you want or call it what you will. I love that kid forever, man, I hope he's flying still. Oh, I hope he's flying still. Spend a lifetime mastering a craft, and some will quit as soon as it gets hard. But Sammy knew the golden rule, walking back home from school. It's quicker if you cut across the yard. Quicker if you cut across the yard. And he hit the lip of lightning quick and buckled in the air. Space and time felt frozen for a while. A blur of limbs and gravity, a dash of dome and bravery. He didn't know he couldn't, so he tried. Didn't know he couldn't, so he tried. So dust yourself down and pick yourself up. No one ever won without running out of luck. And call it what you want or call it what you will. I love that kid forever, man, I hope he's flying still. Oh, I hope he's flying still. Well, Sammy climbed the half-pipe a quarter after 9 and asked me to capture it on film. That's it. All right.
Yeah, keep it going for Doug. The album is called Have At It. They're performing tonight at Showdown. Connor, Johnny, thanks so much for being here. You were at Pickathon over the weekend. Frankly, I'm surprised that you're awake and vertical.
Hey, we are too.
For someone who's never been to Pickathon, what was that experience like? I guess it's different for the artists than it is for the fans.
Well, we were camping with the fans as well. We were all camping together. The great equalizer is the tent at a festival, and I was parallel with everybody.
I'd say the biggest difference is when we rolled up, the festival gave us a big bag of drugs.
That is true.
It just said Pickathon. It was a bag, and you open it, and there's a load of drugs inside. It was awesome. It's great.
What kind of drugs? Cannabis? It's legal here, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
There was other things.
Oh my.
It was only cannabis.
You realize this is on YouTube, right? We're live
Yeah,
on
no,
YouTube.
but I mean, yeah, I didn't. You asked. I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything.
And by drugs, he means ibuprofen is important to have at a loud concert.
I brought paracetamol, ibuprofen, you name it. I had it.
So the two of you, I mean, you haven't been together for very long. It's just been a couple of years.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, and you started off busking. At the time, did you know each other very well when you did it? I know you did it for reasons, pay rent, buy food, so it was a necessity. But how well did you know each other when you started?
Not very well at all.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of had met like a couple of times, a little bit, but busking, you hang out, when you're busking with two people, you get to know someone.
Yeah.
You're just doing this the whole time. You're like figuring out where to bring the gear next, who's gonna get coffee, who's gonna strap the case up and walk to the next spot.
Did you start in Ireland?
Yeah, Dublin. Yeah, on Grafton Street. So yeah, we did that for the first 6 months of the band. That's how we made our living.
Well, and at what point did you kind of go, hey, I like you, you like me, we have some chemistry, and let's
That
do
all
something."
rhymed, Peggy.
I know. I wrote that
beautiful.
down, and yeah, okay with it. No, at what point did you go, hey, we could let's take this someplace else?
It was
It's
a
been a
slow progression.
gradient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't like we were doing gigs and then going back and busking. We were busking until like a year and a half ago. You know, it was like we were figuring out like we got a booking agent and then we started to get gigs and then we got management. But then we'd like have a fallow month or so we didn't have gigs, so we go out by the Burger King again and charge the battery up and bust.
Yeah. The whole thing feels like busking that's just kind of gotten out of hand at this point.
Yeah.
Like now we're just busking on a stage at PNC in Portland. We're like, that's cool.
Well, are there any songs that you were playing busking that I mean, I know it's only been a year and a half, but that you're now playing on stage, like at Pickathon?
Oh, almost all of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we kind of started busking with all originals, and that kind of constituted the first album, and we've just recorded the second album. So yeah, we're kind of trying to keep it moving.
So there's a merchandise table in the back, and one of the things you will notice when you see the merch is there are an assortment of painted rocks. Let's tell the story of how that all began, because I love the story.
That's Shaky Graves' fault. He had us supporting him, and his fans bought all our merch. So we ran out of merch, and we realized the rocks were locally available, easily to ethically source, don't shrink in the wash, and we painted Doug on them. So anyway, I got Doug Rock. They're hand painted by me.
And fans love them.
Listen.
And sometimes you even have the option for a take it home, paint it yourself rock, right? That's a little bit cheaper.
You've done your research. Yeah, we got paint at home rocks. Like, for a moment there was like people buying paint at home rocks, and like I was sending them out to people in the mail, which was just insane. I was just shipping rocks all over America.
How many rocks did you pick up in Happy Valley this weekend?
We picked them up actually in Lake Oswego.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Fancy rocks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they are
Fancy
fancy.
rocks.
So let's just say,
can
these
charge
rocks
more.
worked for Intel and Nike.
You can charge more for those. So I was digging around on your social media account, your Instagram account.
That's
By the
kinda
way,
creepy.
It is. I did. At one point, I'm like, this is kind of creepy, but no. First of all, he painted those pants.
What?
Those are pretty awesome.
Nice. Wow, you're calling me out. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
them.
painting.
Yeah, but there was one post that you did a couple of months ago. You were looking for a driver to take you on the Canadian Pacific Northwest tour, like a driver tour manager. You're doing a call out for that.
And he's here right
I was
now.
gonna
The guy
say,
who
is he
answered
here?
the message, Ruben, is here somewhere.
He's at
All
the
right,
merch
let's
table.
give a hand for
Give it up
Ruben.
for Ruben,
He's waving
everybody.
his
Ruben
hand.
Detling, the best TM in the business.
So it did go. So it turned out well.
Yeah, we
Okay.
totally. Yeah, sometimes you have to use Instagram to
No, it was
reach out. You know.
It's
Because it
also
could have gone
crazy.
the other way for sure.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
had
saying.
no idea that many people wanted to drive around.
Right.
So it was a load of responses. I was shocked, honestly.
Does he have to pick up rocks too, or is it just
He actually did.
He picked up the rocks.
Okay, good.
He's doing like really awesome acts, like doing amazing tours, and we were like, Ruben, can you go get us rocks, please? And he's like, yeah, all right. This is probably not the best one he's been on, but he's been a really good sport about it. So
Let's give another round of Ruben. All right, come on, Ruben. That was awesome.
Well, we're thrilled you're here, guys. How about some more music? It's Doug, everybody.
all right.
This song is for anybody who's broke. Is anybody here broke in PNC Live Studio? All right. We didn't sing this in Lake Oswego. All right. Oh, I was taking a small break out the back when a skinny little angel spoke to me. He was sitting on the dumpster and flicking ash at my feet. And he said, man, when you gonna leave? Well, I told him I ain't going nowhere now. Here they work you till they put you in the ground. See, it all began when I was a kid and Dad drove me out to the charcoal grill. He said, son, if you wanna earn, you gotta work for it. And I spent that summer in the fever heat. I was covered in sweat and kitchen grease, but I was on my way to economic liberation. Yes, I was, but I'm still broke now. Oh, go figure that one out. Been broke since I tried. Been broke, I've been broke all of my life. So I turned 18 and I crossed the pond and I found a job on a communist farm. I was searching for some worker solidarity. Yeah, how'd that go? Well, it took me a while, it took me a minute, but soon enough I saw what was in it. I was a prop in a proletariat dream. Yes, I was, but I'm still broke now. Those commies never paid out. Been broke since I tried. Been broke, I've been broke all of my life. And I found a job washing floors of Vassar College, where they offered me free night classes in exchange for my labor. And I started out doing chemistry, then I switched to the arts and philosophy. Was it Cicero who said man's his own worst enemy? Well, I'm still broke now. Don't go figure that one out. Been broke since I tried. Been broke, I've been broke all of my life. I done field work, farm work, fence work, yard work, day work, night work, dirty work, side work, and I've committed to the integral work of accepting myself for who I am. Yeah, flaws, flaps, and all. I done desk jobs, day jobs, odd jobs, small jobs, bright jobs, dim jobs, trim jobs. Trim jobs and all the other jobs. My friends, I've done them all. But I'm still broke now. Oh, God knows how. Been broke since I tried. Been broke, I've been broke all of my life. I've been broke breaking my back, and I've been broke lying in the bath. I've been broke since the day I turned 18.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for that unexpected little clap along there. I feel like I surprised some people. We'll do a somewhat, it's probably entering traditional territory tune. Written by this professor who apparently wrote one song and he nailed it and then he never wrote another one again.
Smart.
We did not learn from him. But, yeah, what's there to say about this song?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the news that came out of Ireland just late last week, but Glenn Hansard passed away. He's a mighty figure in Irish songwriting. We would have known him fairly well, and been around him like everybody. He was just a fucking big figure, and was so generous with his time and platforming all sorts of people up throughout his career. He also kind of paved the way for like buskers to really have a career in the music industry. That was kind of his journey, and he really cemented that path for people. So yeah, we owe a lot to Glenn, and it's just really tragic. He's not here anymore. But he used to play this song as well at his gigs, and I figured maybe we could sing it together, and you guys could join in on the chorus if you're up for it. It's really simple. You guys up for it?
Chorus is just passing through, sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you.
All right, here we go.
Passing through, sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Try
I just
it.
want to try.
Passing through, sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through.
Go one more time.
Passing through, sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. All right, I'll sing the verses, you join in on the chorus. We'll sing it for Glenn. And I saw Adam leave the garden with an apple in his hand. Now you're out, what are you gonna do? Plant my crops and pray for rain. Think I'll raise a little cane. I'm an orphan and I'm only passing through. Passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. And I saw Jesus on the cross on that hill called Calvary. Did you hate man for what he did to you? He said, speak of love, not hate. There's things to do and it's growing late. I've so little time and I'm only passing through. Passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. And I was at Franklin Roosevelt's side just a while before he died. He said, one world must come out of World War II. From America to Saipan, Lord, a man is just a man. We're all brothers and we're all just passing through. Passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue, glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Well, I rode with old Abe Lincoln on that train to Gettysburg and asked him, what are you gonna do? said every man must be unconditionally free, or there is no reason to be passing through. Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through.
Glenn Hansard was the kind of guy who he'd play the gig 2 hours and he'd absolutely drop the shoulder. He'd put everything he fucking had into every gig, and then we'd all go to the pub and he'd play for another 3 hours because he loved music more than anyone I think I've ever met. That guy loved music, yeah, he just had a message to keep making stuff. So if we're gonna learn something from him, just keep making art, keep going, keep making stuff. And that guy never stopped making stuff, so he lived a really incredible life. We'll do one of our own now. This one's about a dancer. How much time do we have? Should I tell the story?
Sure, go on.
Plenty of time. Is this on the? This is live though. Whatever. I don't know. You can tell the Pigathon bag really got to me. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I would never. This song comes from. I've been in Ireland about 10 years on and off for since 2016, but I grew up in California and a particularly conservative pocket of California. And I grew up going to church twice a week. I'd go to youth group on Wednesdays and church on Sundays. There was some similar vibes at the time we started to when I used to play in church every week today. So that was kind of fun for me. But anyway, I didn't do that anymore. But anyway, this is what would happen. So in youth group on Wednesdays, there was this guy there named Kevin Flower. And Kevin Flower would give a sermon, and we would listen to the sermon, and then we'd break into Bible study groups. We're about 15 years old here, you know. And we'd break into the Bible study groups. The boys would go into one room, the girls would go into another room. I have no idea what the girls ever talked about. Never found out. But the boys would pretty much talk about one thing exclusively, all right? And what we've been calling it is self-facilitation, if that makes sense to everybody here. And to not do it because it made God sad or something. I don't remember why we weren't supposed to do it. But anyway, we were 15 years old, so this was our Everest, not doing that thing. This was the hardest thing we had ever tried. And so our youth pastor came up with this idea that we do 10 push-ups for every time we had done that thing during the week, which yielded mixed results, obviously. And, so we'd go around in a circle and talk about the week and how it went. And one time we were going around the circle, and it was Derek Musgrave first. Don't worry, he probably isn't watching this. There's no way. And Kevin goes, "How many times this week, Derek?" And he goes, 3. And he goes, "All right, 30 push-ups, Derek." And it gets to Kip Watts. And how many times this week, Kip? And he goes, 4. All right, 40 push-ups, Kip. It gets to me. I don't remember what I said. It doesn't matter. But then it got to this guy, Danny Schinderwolf. And Kevin goes, "How many times this week, Danny?" And he goes, 0. And we're like, "What? That's crazy." Serious? He's like, 0 times. We're like, "In the week?" He's like, "Yeah." So it was high fives all around, knuckle touches and all that sort of 2009 stuff that was going on then. We were very proud of Danny Shinderwolf. And I caught him in the parking lot afterwards. And I was like, "Danny, man, how'd you do that?" He's like, "What?" It's like 0 times in a week. That's amazing. He goes, "No, I panicked. I just can't do 70 push-ups, so." The song's kind of about that. Not really, though.
Job going door to door, selling the good word of my Lord. First woman answered, invited me in, jumped on her chair with a big ass grin, singing, "God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance?" Took my book and tore out a page and folded it into a paper airplane. Said we could fly away from here and dance on the cloud tops 4,000 years, singing, "God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance?" Just give it a shot. Just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. Just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. Just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. My stuff and I went for the door. Then she asked one question more. If your God loved you through and through, wouldn't he wanna dance with you? 'Cause God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance? God's a dancer, baby, why don't you dance?
For Doug, everybody. They're going to be at the Showdown tonight, so you can get if you've been to Pickathon, you can get a quadruple dose, is that right? Anyway, they're going to stop up here for a meet and greet, so if you want to say hi, we'll be doing that up there, but we're going to give you a little break first.
All right.
And then we'll see you in a minute or two.
You tell us what to do and we do it.
I like that. All right, everyone, Doug.
No worries. Are we playing another one? What was it? Sorry. We are. Oh, we're doing one more. Okay, sweet.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, I thought we were done or something.
There's a reason we don't have jobs. We're not good at listening to instructions. Okay, we'll do one more. Quick one here.
But yeah, we'll be at the Showdown tonight with Hog Slop String Band. Should be a good buzz if you fancy coming down. It's right next to the Aladdin Theatre. been in Portland for 5 days. It's been so much fun. I'm kind of sad it's coming to an end, but we'll be back. We're always back in Portland. It always seems to bring us back.
All right, guys, we're gonna end. Do you guys know what a diss track is? Okay, one person. That's all right. Okay, 2 people. Excellent. So, a diss track is when an artist doesn't like another person and they want to hurt their feelings, right? So this is our little diss track here. So when we started busking, one thing we realized that was so great was in venues, there's this guy that's always there when you show up, and his job title is called the promoter man, okay? But when you're busking, you don't have to deal with promoter man. But what does a promoter man do anyway? You're wrong. That's okay. We thought that too when we started out. But what a promoter's job is to take as much money from the band as humanly possible. Now, what does this look like? You have great promoters in this lovely nation like Ticketmaster and Live Nation. You guys don't like those guys? But they have the fun service fees at the end of every transaction. Dynamic pricing? That stuff's so cool. Where the ticket goes up and down based on how much people like it. Isn't that awesome? Oh, well, anyway, we met some promoters who did some funny things. We met a promoter who put a tub of hummus in our green room and invoiced us €80 at the end of the night for the tub of hummus. All right? We had a promoter once ask us if we need a place to stay after a gig. He said, "You can sleep at my house if you like." We were like, "That's amazing, man. Yeah, we'll crash at yours." When he went to pay us, there was a housing fee taken off. He charged us to sleep at his own house. Yes. Yeah, you guys are getting it. Yeah. We knew this was the kicker, the catalyst for us writing this song was we knew a promoter back in Dublin who told our friend that he wouldn't book her a gig unless she went on a date with him. Nasty crap is what we call that. Pardon my language. So we decided to write a little love song, The Promoter Man, but we need a big favor from you and PNC here today, all right? What we need from you is, what's going to happen is Connor's going to embody the promoter man. He's going to become the promoter. And when he does, can you guys boo as loud as you humanly can? I know it's an insulated studio. You're not going to bother anyone like this. The promoter man. The promoter man. The promoter man. Yes. Now, I present to you 2 opportunities. 1, you get to boo in a public space as loud as you like. Not very common. 2, if you've hated this little show, you get to boo us as loud as you want. So it's a double opportunity, all right? Now, this song's called I'm the Promoter, parentheses, man, exclamation mark, end parentheses.
Shaking clammy hands in a backstage pass to the promised land. My hair's slicked back and my shirt's undone. I'm taking 20% of your merch, kid. Duh. What you gonna do about it?
Go tell your mom.
How you gonna take it?
With your knee pads on.
Nothing you could say or do could make me like your band. So take a hint, son, don't you understand? I'm the promoter, man. I'm the promoter man. Well, Bonnie Prince Billy, man, yeah, what about him? That was him on the phone, yeah, we're always chatting. He's playing for me in a couple of weeks. There's 4 of you, right, so here's 2 free drinks. What you gonna do about it?
Go write a song.
How you gonna take it?
With your big pants on.
Nothing you could say or do could make me like your band. So take a hint, son, don't you understand? I'm the promoter, man. Yes, I am. I'm the promoter, man.
Your booing gives angels wings.
I'll text you back in a couple of days. The red cone's marked at the loading zone. I'm sorry, dude, it looks like your van got towed. What you gonna do about it?
Go trauma bond.
So you think you're gonna make it?
Soon you'll have my job.
Nothing you could say or do could make me get you cans. So take a hint, son, don't you understand? I'm the promoter, man. Yes, I am. I'm the promoter, man.
Cheers, guys. You guys are really kind. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Showdown tonight. See you there.
Showdown tonight. See you there. Otherwise, we'll see you up on the second floor for a meet and greet, and I mean it this time.
All right.
All right.